Look at what's behind me. Burned out tree. Disaster. Environmental destruction. What possible purpose could it serve? And look at what I've laid out at my feet here. Burned out pieces of timber from an old chicken coop. What use could they be? Well, this is a problem that could be a great solution for soil building and water retention, because this is biochar, which is a fancy word for charcoal. Burned wood with the cellulose converted by fire into charcoal, pure carbon. This is an excellent soil amendment, because if you look at charcoal under a microscope, it has enormous surface area. It's filled with little tiny crevices of things, large space that can hold and absorb anything. As a matter of fact, scientists have concluded that 1 teaspoon of charcoal can have a surface area of up to 10 acres. It absorbs and holds water, it absorbs and chelates toxins, and it provides fantastic aeration of the soil because of those micro channels that run through it. They break up compacted soil and become a habitat for beneficial microorganisms in the soil, especially fungi and nematodes and things. It's like a hotel where they can take up residence and start doing their work of repairing damaged soil. The perfect thing: chop this down and bury it underground. What's going to happen is the wood that's inside this tree that isn't burned completely, it's going to become a sponge and hold water. Any water, it will hold it and slowly release it throughout the year. This is a technique known as hugelkultur, and I strongly recommend you check it out. It has fantastic applications for dry climates. And the charcoal will help to reduce soil compaction and become a medium for inoculating with beneficial organisms, which can then start spreading through the soil using the charcoal as a base, as a hotel, and start repairing the soil and making it more fertile, higher quality. It can introduce air into the soil to start anaerobic decomposition processes and build up the nutrients, minerals. These things are also loaded with minerals that can be very beneficial to the soil, and we can use this to turn barren, weedy soil into fertile soil that we can use to produce crops, food, habitat for wild creatures, especially birds. My land right now is crawling with quail, and I would love to give them more habitat to increase their numbers. And it's just, this is not a problem. This is a tool that we can use with intelligent design by using our enormous brain to actually make the land better than it was before. Here's an excellent example of what I was talking about earlier, about this charcoal and wood being habitat. These fence posts that I dug up, as you can see, tons of insects and microorganisms that already made it their home. And the soil around them was much looser and much higher quality than the soil in the general area. So we know we're on the right track. Nature has proven it to us. It's going to break this stuff down. It's going to use it as a home base to do its work and spread through the rest of the soil, especially if we can get higher concentrations of it, which I intend to do here. This is just a beginning as I collect these masses of burned wood and bury them under dirt. This is going to become a habitat for beneficial microorganisms, insects, fungi, nematodes, all those weird named little creatures with Latin names, even creatures that haven't been discovered by science yet. They're going to do the work for us and help to rebuild this soil, hold water, trap toxins, and as the wood decomposes, it will mineralize the soil that it decomposes into and make it more fertile and grow stronger, healthier plants.